Hi everyone, we have been blessed with some fabulous weather this weekend. So I'm Sarah with Food Fun Waukesha, and it's Packer Sunday, so it's a late Packer game, and I'm just here to put together a really quick and easy dip to have for the Packer game or like a future Packer game. I have all of the ingredients already in my house, which makes it super easy to make this dip, but one thing that I love about dips is they're very versatile. You could, start with a base recipe and then just, add some things in, maybe not put everything in that you wanted to have, tweak it to your liking and your taste pleasure. So what I'm making today is called Fiesta dip, and it's a 5-ingredient Fiesta dip. So it has cheese, sour cream, corn, ranch dip, and what most people know these by are Rotel tomatoes. This is the generic brand that I bought, but basically it's diced tomatoes with like some chilies in it. So the corn that the original recipe called for was like a Fiesta corn. I just had a bag of frozen corn that I just nuked real quick in the microwave. Let it get down more to like a normal temperature so it's not like hot. And then I'm just gonna add some of my favorite Fiesta style spices into it. So I've got some cilantro, some chili powder, and some cumin to add to it. But this is going to come together really easy. I'm not even going to use anything to actually measure how I'm doing this, but it calls for 16 ounces of sour cream, so this is a 24-ounce container. So that's another thing I love about dips. You just get to measure, and exact precision doesn't need to be there. But super excited that it is a Packer Sunday. And also for our family, it was holiday decorating day. So I know, very controversial. We do not forget about Thanksgiving. We're still very thankful. But we put a lot of effort into putting all of our Christmas decorations up. So with the amount of effort that we put out there, we want to make sure that we get to enjoy it. And I was able to purchase a Christmas village this year. And so this is the first year that I was able to display my Christmas village. So I spent some time today putting that up. And I'm very excited to be able to enjoy that. And the kids just love Christmas. So very excited that we put all of that up. So back to this. So now I've got my packet of ranch dip mix. I do know some people that actually use the ranch actual dressing, and that would work as well. It would just make your dip creamier. You may want to cut back on the sour cream if you're going to use that, but I know some people, when they make beer dip, they actually use the regular ranch dressing, and it's good too. So I'm just going to mix the sour cream and the ranch mix together first. You don't want to bite into a clump of ranch dip mix. So you definitely want to give it some time to get together, scrape the bowl really good. I always use a really oversized bowl so that I can thoroughly mix and scrape and not worry about spilling any. All right, next up, I'm going to do with my diced tomatoes. So I'm going to drain them slightly. There's not a ton of extra juice inside of this, but I do like a thicker dip. I want it to actually gel up on the chip, or whatever you want to call it. So I'm just going to dump real quick. So of the liquid that I dumped out right there, maybe it was somewhere between 1/4 cup and 1/3 of a cup, but you could see how that would add so much more. So whole can, boom, in. Now corn. The original recipe, again, called for a 15-ounce can of what they were calling Fiesta corn. This is a 10-ounce bag. I'm just going to play with it because I feel like there's a lot more corn in here than there would be in a can. And again, I can always end up adding more sour cream if I feel like this is way too much, but it's looking good already. All right, so because I said I didn't have Fiesta corn, I'm just going to eyeball, get a little bit of chili pepper in there, a little bit of cilantro, and a little bit more cumin. Some of these flavors are already going to be in there, or there's going to be flavor for sure because of the ranch dip mix, but this is just going to come together so easy and so quick. And now we can't forget about the cheese. We are Wisconsin, we need cheese. I love cheese, and my family loves cheese. So we're Colby Jack. It did call for a Mexican style cheese. So you could, use a Mexican blend, but again, we love Kojak in our house. So now with that cheese in there, it just makes the dip a little bit thicker. And I mean, you think about it originally, you want enough to serve for a party, and you didn't think 16 ounces of sour cream was enough. Now that you've added all of that other stuff in there, I'm gonna bring it up close to the camera so you guys can see. Look how much is in this bowl. There is a ton of dip in there. And Obviously, it's not going to be the only thing that you're going to serve for your guests, but, you know, I think that this is enough to have for a decent-sized, you know, Packer party gathering. It would fill a decent-sized bowl. I don't think if you brought this, anybody would be like, wow, that's all? Like, it really makes a lot of dip. So, I got some tortilla chips left over. Got a whole nother bag to serve for my guests, but I would typically let this sit in my fridge for probably an hour or two. We might pull this out, you know, a little bit into the game. But I'm just going to enjoy it now and see what it tastes like so you guys can all see. Ooh, that's really good. That is going to be yummy, yummy in my tummy. It's really good. So super easy, like I said. It's cheese, it's Rotel tomatoes, it's corn, it's ranch dip, and sour cream. Can't get much easier than that. So I'm going to stop because the Packers are going to be starting soon, and I got to give them all the love. Little pun there. And watch them and give them everything. So I do see a comment on the screen. Ooh, Fiesta dip. Yes, Shelby, it's delicious. I've made a variety of this before, but not this exact recipe, and this one's pretty good. So, anyways, go Pack Go. I've got some news to share with you guys soon about some upcoming events that I'm going to be doing, but I just hope you have a good Sunday. And again, go Pack.